All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday morning here in the United States. Thursday the 6th, 9:10 a.m., 20 minutes until market open. We've got a couple good options here. We are still in our AUD CHF trade. However, we are going to go over some other options here because I know some people aren't in the trade anymore, but we're going to look at some other options here. If you've noticed on the JPY pairs, guys, if you've noticed on our JPY pairs all week, we've had consolidation. On the AUD CHF trade, we've had consolidation. So there's not much you can do about consolidation. Consolidation means it's moving sideways. We're not really getting much movement. There's not much money to be made in consolidation. Now, were there big moves? Sure. There were definitely some moves. Won't deny that. There were definitely some moves. However, none of them fit the system. So we didn't get in any of those moves. We've been sitting on this trade for going on like 2 days now. And that's fine. So we've been sitting on this trade right here. We almost got SL'd. We didn't quite. And now it's back up near the highs. This is a bull flag, guys. This is a textbook bull flag. We got the break of the bull flag up here. We entered over here off of this consolidation period. Obviously, it rejected that area. And we're seeing if this new 4-hour candle is going to break. So our new 4-hour, the 1 hour is coming to retest Asian session high and London kill zone high. And then on the 4-hour time frame, we closed with a massive green candle for the past 2. So the past 8 hours, we've closed with bullish candles. This should just be coming down to create a wick and then go up. The only thing stopping us is New York kill zone high from yesterday. But below us, we have New York AM and Asian high. New York low and Asian high. I don't think we'll be testing these. In terms of news today, we don't have any news. 8:30, we had unemployment claims. It pretty much did nothing. If you go look at, again, we're going to look at the one beloved. What's up, man? How are you? Yeah, doing some New York, doing some Asian. Haven't been doing Asian as much. I need to get back to it. But we've been in one trade now for 2 days, so not much to say on stream when you're sitting in the same trade, you know? Just everybody looking at each other, going, all right, we got to wait till something happens. So when we look at this chart, though, and we're going to look at some others here. So Euro JPY is doing the same thing that GBP JPY is doing, that AUD JPY is doing, that CHF JPY is doing. They all look exactly the same. And there's a reason for that. The deal between America and Japan on ending the 40-year slide of the Japanese yen is causing some disruption, and people don't know what to do. They're not sure what's going to happen. That's why price action has been sideways for literally, other than that last green candle, you couldn't get more than 30 pips out of this over the past 2 days and 4 hours. So what are you going to do? You know what I mean? That's just what the market gives you sometimes. So we weren't in any of these because there's nothing to get in. I mean, you might be able to buy this up on the 4-hour, maybe the 1 hour. You might be able to buy USD JPY up now. It's broken London kill zone for the first time in 2 days. You might be able to get 76 pips out of it for a good market correction, but there's also no guarantee on that. AUD USD, I mean, we can take a look at that. Let me look here. So AUD USD looks like a good sell. As long as it stays below London kill, I'd wait for the session to open. So wait your 16 minutes here, because your 4-hour is right at the EMA ribbon. However, I think it's going to come down to probably the 7,000 area. So this number right here, this 0.70000, that could be your next zone there. Realistically, that's a possibility. But on the 1 hour here, yeah, I'd be targeting 7020, and then I'd be targeting 70000. Ah, self-promoter in here already. Gotta love those. Gotta love them. So, yeah, AUD USD looks like a good sell. I would just wait till market opens to see if you get any movement. And then NZD USD. Let's take a look here. There's not a lot of volume on it. I'm looking for it. NZD USD is ranging. There's nothing to see here. Like, we can draw this out and fix these support and resistances. But, like, that's what you got. I wouldn't touch this chart. It's been ranging for 7 days. So, that's my stance on that one. It's just been ranging for too long. There's nothing to really see there. The AUD CHF trade, I believe, is going to break up through this way. Market open will give us some more information. And Euro USD on the 1 hour could possibly come down. However, this is a strong support here. We haven't seen it break in a couple hours. Not necessarily as strong, but it's definitely a 4-hour support. And you had your break of structure. So if you were to draw out your trend line here, you had your break of structure right here. You broke structure, you're retesting, but we still didn't fully break London low. So when you look at it like that, it's not something that I'd want to get in until we get a break and a retest. So a full break and a full retest of this spot right here. Then we can target areas down here, looking for this area, looking for this area, and looking for this area, and then ultimately down here. But we may not get that move in one session. So you don't want to have unrealistic expectations of your session. So for instance, from New York yesterday to New York today, or New York open high to low, you only had 16 total pips. So without a catalyst like news, you can't really expect more than 16 pips with the price action and the market structure we have right now. It would be an unrealistic ask of the markets to say that you're looking for more than 16 pips when it hasn't even moved that much in 2 days. It's a stagnant market this week. And it's unfortunate. There may have been some big moves on NQ, but we're trading currencies, and that's what we do here. As you can see, even this trade, so it's testing London high right now, which is we knew was going to happen, but it's still just ranging. When we got into it, it looked like a breakout pattern. So you had this would be your zone. We had a breakout above the zone. We had a retest, and it looked like this thing was going. But again, price action doesn't always work perfectly. So right now we are holding a trade that's still well within reason, but we're holding it. If this doesn't create a wick and come back up to fill this wick, it's something that we may mitigate on, and we're only holding 7 pips, so we're not holding a lot. Let's look through some other charts here. Again, Euro USD is doing absolutely nothing. We just got a new 4-hour candle 19 minutes ago. Euro AUD. Euro AUD is moving up. Euro AUD could be a buy. It's a possibility. GJ, I wouldn't touch it. AUD JPY, I wouldn't touch it. AUD NZD. Now that looks like a good sell to me. AUD NZD looks like a good sell. So from here to here, it looks like you could get 50 pips. David, what's up, man? How are you? So like you could get, and you got a 1 to 3 trade there, 1 to 2.5 trade there. If market open is correct, And we continue this downtrend where we've broken all the lows. USD JPY. Again, I wouldn't touch it. This has been ranging for, so we'll call this the break of structure, this candle right here. So we'll go from this candle, has been ranging for 2 days and 14 hours, which is about the time that we've been holding our trade as well, because everything's ranging. There aren't many huge moves right now. CHF JPY ranging. GBP USD. Other than this move there, ranging for the past 2 days and 21 hours. So the GBP NZD's had some moves because you had NZD news the other night. GBP AUD may go. That's not a bad looking chart at all, actually. It's a good looking buy right there. But again, this is going to be, this is your one of your key levels right here. Your 1.91500. You'd ideally want to see it break and retest it before it goes to finish off this really nice looking W pattern or reverse head and shoulders, whatever you want to call it. Those are going to be your zones. If you wanted to use your fib on it, you can use your fib on it as well. Swing high to swing low. Kind of in that area between here and here. Ideally, you'd want more, but you get the point. Euro CAD, nothing to see here. Euro NZD, nothing to see here. USD CAD. Again, nothing to really see here. GBP CAD. You're getting moves. You've had 2 1 hour candles that are moving. It's gone for 41 pips. But you're going to need to see a full break of these zones to get and target those areas. NZD JPY ranging. CAD JPY ranging. USD CHF coming to a strong resistance here. Again, been ranging for 3 days and 13 hours. You could take this swing down. USD CHF. AUD USD does look like a good sell. I don't like the 4-hour sell, but it does look decent. We'll keep that up. Euro CHF. Love the sell here. Love the sell here on Euro CHF. That's your best trade of the morning. And Euro GBP is also a great looking sell. So we've got a couple charts marked up here. Probably get rid of Euro USD. Yep. Getting rid of Euro USD. AUD NZD looks good. AUD USD looks good. Euro D and Euro GBP looks good. Looks good. If it doesn't reject your kill zones. So we're waiting on our kill zones right now on a lot of these. The only one we're not waiting on is this one. It looks like this one just cleared London. So GBP AUD. Which would correlate with our AUD NZD sells and our AUD USD sells. If GBP being the primary pair and AUD being the secondary pair, you're going to sell, or you're going to buy because GBP is going up, AUD would be going down. So that's what you'd be looking at. On the AUD CHF trade, though, we are at a very important spot right here, especially on the 4-hour. This should create this wick and move up. The 1-hour is at the EMA and at London high. If we reject London high, we should see this go back up. If this does not reject London high, I don't believe we're going to see it go up. I believe that we're going to mitigate on this one at 7.6 pips. We've got 5 minutes until market session open. I believe I'm going to get rid of Euro AUD. It's a decent looking chart, but I believe we're going to get rid of it. It's not the best of the price action. GBP AUD. I think we keep holding on to this one. This one looks good. The question is this correct or is this correct? So having your key levels here, I would say this is going to be closer to correct. About right there. So it's in key level. Yeah, price action's ass right now. I'll just be quite honest with you guys. AUD NZD again has broken the low, but we want to make sure this isn't a sweep under Asian session range to come back into zone. This is something that we're looking at taking. Same with AUD USD. If we were to short this one on the 1 hour, you'd have a stop loss at the top of New York and London high, and your swing low down here would be 1 to 2 trade at the bottom of the zone. On your Euro CHF trade, this is probably the best looking one because you've got a very, very strong support resistance going back to December 16th of 2025. Doesn't look like it's going to break this. So if you were to get in this trade, you'd have a very tight stop loss of maybe 15 pips at most, and you're going to have this try and swing back down as it has in the past. Realistically, it would be here, but you could put it all the way down here and hold through to tomorrow. Again, very tight stop loss, but this is a strong, strong resistance. It's a very strong resistance right there. So when you're looking at from a technical analysis standpoint and just price action, it's the best looking chart you got. Euro GBP looks good too. Euro GBP looks really good to go for. And you can have a pretty tight stop. Again, you're looking at a 19 pip stop with a 1 to 2.7 RR. These are decent trades. These are not bad trades. I would probably take either of these. Basic Edit, thanks for the donation, brother. Appreciate you. But these are realistically what you're looking at right now, and that is all there is to look at in the markets. There's nothing else positive to look at in the markets here with no news and no catalyst going on whatsoever this morning. So no news and no catalyst is going to lead to not much movement unless you reach a key level as we did on the Euro CHF trade. So that's what we're looking at right now. Market's going to open in 1 minute. How many pips are you looking at there? You just don't have a lot of room. You'd have to hope to go all the way down and test Asian low. That'd be the only thing. Euro GBP looks like your best chart because your trend is here. I mean, you could put your trend line out here. I think that's a stretch. It's touched here more than it's touched here. Like your trend from there to there would be more accurate, and this would be your break of structure, and you'd want to either see a retest or a completely break of the London kill zone low. That's all you'd really be looking for. There's your market session open. AUDs are moving up. AUDs are moving up. FX Starfleet, good morning. How you doing? So we just went over every chart that is a possible play here. And to be honest with you, GBP AUD is the only thing I'm really seeing, and that is you're expecting a continuation off of a break of a key level, and your next real point of resistance is only 6 pips away. AUD NZD, we're looking for this to continue down. We've already broke structure. We've already retested the EMA. We've tried that. It's moving down. I'd want to wait a little bit for some money to flow into this market. AUD USD, same thing. Glad you're doing well, man. And then Euro CHF with that high that's being held since back in December of 25. That's your only technical that would say sell this or this double top. And you'd be looking for it to blow through a 1 hour, a 4 hour EMA to get to 26. These people are nuts, man. They come into someone else's stream and say it's going to go to my key level all the way up here. Like, come on. You expect gold to make a push for $603 right now? I hope you guys are right and you make some money off it, but there's no shot in hell that happens right now with this price action. No shot. Not a chance. Not a chance. Anybody with common understanding of the market would know that. That's the second person to come in here and say that too. And it's like, come on, guys. Alright, let's look at some of these charts. AUD NZD is going the other way. AUD USD is going the other way. Euro CHF is going the other way. The only one that's working is Euro GBP. And again, it's only a 20 pip stop loss. Your take profits are going to be $10 pips, probably closer to 20. And let me move this up. That's what you'd be looking for. And that's all you'd be looking for. That's all you got. But again, that's assuming that this keeps going. We'll wait till the 10 o'clock hour here. All of the AUDs are sucking back up, which is a good thing for our AUD CHF trade. This is the one we're in. So. Nah, I don't work there anymore. I do this full time, brother. Nah, I do this full time. I just trade full time. I am officially retired. I mentor some people. Obviously, I have my Discord, but I do this full time. Even GBP AUD's coming down. So price action overall is just not good. And there's a couple reasons why too. The pairs that we're looking at that have some sort of good structure at all, it's already Friday there. Well, about to be Friday. It's late at night. Andrew, what's good, man? You like CAD Jap buys? I was looking at that too earlier. I just don't love these charts. Any of these NZD JPY, CAD JPY, CHF JPY, USD JPY, AUD JPY, GJ, they're all just been consolidating. There's nothing to take. Over 2 days and 5 hours, you would have had to hold for all those 2 days to get your 55 pips. Which is fine, because we've been holding a trade for 2 days too. This one right here, still in it, and it's only, what is it, 7 pips in drawdown? Oh, that's good movement there. 6.7 pips in drawdown. When you look at price action, though, over the past couple days, I mean, every JPY pair, Euro JPY, consolidation, 2 days and 4 hours. GJ, consolidation, 2 days and 10 hours. AUD JPY, consolidation, 2 days and 4 hours. USD JPY, consolidation, 2 days and 14 hours. CHF JPY, consolidation, 2 days and 13 hours. There's nothing to take. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, that's what happens in the market. Now, the one thing we have going for us is this AUD NZD. We're not looking at sells anymore. AUD USD is moving up. Euro CHF is at a strong resistance. AUD CHF is the trade that we're in, and the AUDs are moving up. And GBP AUD was climbing, but AUD is going up, so this is going to reject now because they're inversely correlated. So, real tough, you know? It's hard to trade in these market conditions. And the one trade we are looking at, Euro GBP sells. After this break, again, I'd really want to see it. Your problem is the 4-hour EMA. But it should come down to TP2, if not TP3. Actually, could come down to TP4 to complete a full double top. But you have to understand it took to get from here to there. So to get from where we want it to go to on TP2, it took 3 days and 4 hours. Hold on, let me explain that again. When you're looking at a trade and you see that it took to get to your TP2 to get all the way back up to where the stop loss is, took almost 4 days. 3 days and 8 hours. So to get back down, realistically based off session trends and how much movement you're getting in sessions, to get back down to TP2 here, the other 38 pips, which is basically what this was, you can't expect to do it in one session without a major news catalyst. That's just how it works. But on the 4-hour, on the chart that we were looking at, and that we're still in, we're getting the rejection on the 4-hour. It's a bullish chart. you still have strong buys, pretty much buys on every single time frame other than the 15 and the 5. Your 1 day is still a strong buy. Your week is a strong buy. Ideally, when you look at the day here, this comes up and blows through here. However, you've got a high right there that's not necessarily the most friendly day candle here. So, with no catalyst coming out at all, and a lot of it goes back to your precious metals like silver, gold. You know, they're not moving either because of the struggles in the Strait of Hormuz right now, because oil's not really moving. Like, if we look at oil, oil has not moved more than in the past 3 days, has moved a total of $1. $1. You're not going to have good price action on any of your currency pairs if oil has only moved $1.05 in the past 3 days. 3 days and 45 minutes. It's going to be very hard for price action to be good because that's reflective of the US dollar, which has also been consolidating, and it's also reflective of every other pair then, because they are either directly correlated or inversely correlated. And when that happens, price action's ass. So now we wait. When you look at price action, though, over the past couple, you're not going. Is what me? Us, that you? I don't know what that means, man. What's going on? How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We were going over charts, and unfortunately, price action is booty cheeks right now. About to get a new 1 hour. Great rejection off Asian high and London kill zone high. So we can't really complain there. Sorry. This is AUDCHF. AUDCHF is what we're looking at. No, just currencies. No, I use precious metals as tools to figure out what the actual currency market's doing, but no, I don't touch it. Well, I mark my charts up on the 4 hours. Charts are for direction. 1 hour is for trend and candle confirmation. 15-minute is for entry. So it's kind of the way I do things. I'm not trading the 1 minute and the 5 minute, so if you consider that trading high time frame, then yes, 15-minute, 1 hour, sometimes 4 hour, but you can get your moves quickly. So this is where a lot of people get it messed up. They think, oh, if you trade one time frame, that means it takes a long time. It's not true, because we've gotten in trades on the 4 hour time frame that have just completely dropped, because if there's a catalyst, it's a different story. But yes, I trade between the 1 hour, 15-minute, and 4 hour time frames is what I typically look at to analyze my charts. Broker, I don't trade prop firms. Prop firms are scams. It's all my own capital. Everything I trade is my own capital. Prop firms are literally there to take your fee to do their challenge or whatever you want to call it. I hold them for long-term investments. I don't day trade them. I just day trade foreign exchange currencies. That's it. I've been trading for 16 years now. And I do this full time. I do not have a job. I do this full time. Yes, sir. This isn't something new to me. Not one of those guys that's like, I've been trading for 3 years and I'm a guru. No, I've been doing this a long time, man. Made a lot of money off the markets. That's why I don't work. And doing it live, so there's no bullshit involved. Put in 85861, 0.85861. TP1 is going to be 0.85545. 0.85545. TP2 is going to 0.85427. When I could literally pay my bills for the entire year off one trade. I've been profitable for 7 years. So it took 7 years of being profitable for me to finally quit my very high paying job, by the way, to leave. Andrew, you're long on UJ. Nice. This doesn't happen overnight. Whatever all these guys on the internet saying, oh, just wake up at 9:30, wait for the liquidity sweep, and then go to the buy side after a fair value gap's created. Like, no, you're not going to wake up and make $11,000 every day. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Alex G? I know who he is. USD VND NZD. Yeah, Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP. I go back to the other account here. This one's Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Just sold 100 lots. What are the spreads on this? Jesus, spreads. No, I haven't lost my whole capital in over a decade. And people have different versions of profitable. Profitable just means if you take a time period, let's call it a week, a month, a day, a quarter, call it whatever you want. Take a period of time. You have more money than when you started with. And here's my other caveat to the whole profitable and non-profitable argument is that if you, let's say you make a trade and you make 20 grand and you pay your bills for the month and you have 10 grand extra and you keep that in your bank account. And you have another 10 grand in your trading account. And you go up and down, break even in that trading account, maybe you even lose some money. You made a trade that paid your entire bills and gave you fun money for the entire month. Profitable in my book. Time frame? I just said that I mark up on the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, I'll put my major key levels, mark up on the 4 hour, go to the 1 hour for entry or confirmation of trend, break of structure, and go to the 15-minute for entry. But most of the time I'm entering off the 1 hour, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I agree. Most people should still have a job. Nobody should go full in on trading. But I also do have a business, yes. So, both. Nobody ever just has one. There you go. Good for you, man. What is your business? What businesses do you own? Yeah, of course it is. Certainly is. Nice. Well, at least you have the freedom to be on someone's stream at 10 a.m. That's nice. Sounds like you have some good operations in place. You must have some good managers that work for you that enable you to not be hands-on the business. I ran a golf course with 150 people under me for the past 5-6 years, and then another golf course before that with about 400 people under me. I don't know if you guys have heard of Walt Disney World. All 4 of their golf courses, I ran those. I was the director of golf for LPGA International in Daytona Beach here for 4 or 5 years before that. Nope. I just have a girlfriend. No kids. Don't want them. What was that, on your USD NZD or the no kids thing? Hey, here's our move, by the way. Sounds good. Sun FX PR0 Gold V2.0. Good luck. Should we see if this guy's full of shit? It's full of shit. There you go, Andrew. What was that on? USD NZD? Can't even find that pair. Oh, UJ, nice. Oh, there you go. You got a big old candle there. Nice. How many pippuccinos was that? 32 pips on that candle. Nice. Hey, this is good for our AUD trade. Our AUD trade is almost at break even. Nice, nice. Good stuff. Yeah, I know, right? It's ridiculous. Like the guy that said he has 250 employees under him. I just went and looked at his YouTube page. Yo, the 3.0 just got released today, Andrew. It is fire. It is so good. You need the link, Andrew, or you got it? Oh, I know. Yeah, they do. Longevity is really the test of someone's trading career, in my opinion. I've been streaming full time since December of 25. So, what is that? December 1st is when I started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months of consistent streaming. 9 months isn't bad. But obviously I've been trading for longer, as you guys know, but 9 months of doing it live. And I'll tell you what, still not made shit on YouTube. Like, everyone tells you, oh, YouTube pays amazing. Like, YouTube doesn't pay as much as people think. Like, if I go to my analytics here, I think I made $11 my first month, $20 my second month, $25 my third month, and I'm on track to make $37 this month. That's just since I've been monetized. Like, YouTube doesn't pay like people think it pays. Yeah, I know, right? Euro GBP looks like it's going to tank. At least down to TP2 is what I'm thinking. Give me one sec, guys. I gotta use the restroom.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. We're just gonna do 15-minute on this one here. It looks like we're rejecting. Some moving. Euro GBP's moving. Great 15-minute close there. Tell you what, that new Hanko Trade web trader is sick. It is so good. Good rejection off the EMA. We're still holding above London high and above Asian high. Still holding above where we want to be, which is good. Good rejection, good rejection. Euro USD looks like it's going to come down. For those that are not in a trade. Euro USD looks like it's going to drop. Look at this 1 hour. Yeah, after several hours of consolidation here, you finally got a lower low. A little double top action, targeting the 1.1500 area. It's not a bad looking trade. Not a bad looking trade. You think it's reversing? Yeah, Euro USD looks like it's about to tank. Where the hell did it go? I just had it. Yeah, Euro USD looks tank worthy. Am I retarded here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this thing looks like it's gonna most likely go for, I think your first TP would be about 10-11 pips. Second would be about 20 pips. Third would be about 34 pips. If you were to get in that. I'm in 2 trades right now. I'm not getting in anything. What's the NAS looking like right now? NAS USD. Why do we have something different? We have SPX USD, we have USD, US 30. Getting a new 15 here in just a minute. Love to see it close green. Looks like our Euro GBP trade's doing what we want to see it do. Shit, I got a client call here at 11. All right, guys. Well, I would love to stay in chat and watch this play out here. I have a phone call here in 15 minutes. So I'm going to end the stream how we always do. I appreciate everybody showing up. Andrew, FX Star Fleet, Terry, all the other people that showed up. Appreciate you guys. I will see you guys most likely tonight for Asian session. See you guys. Have a good day.